Rajan Thambehalli, you are the maestro behind Qwizzeria.
That's right.
Tell us how it came to be.
A happy instance of finding out that we were expecting a baby. So that stopped me from traveling, and so that I can be more, I can spend more time with my partner. So I thought of starting something new so that I can get back to quizzing. I thought, how about just starting out writing one fact a day as a blog? And like coming up with the name Qwizzeria. Yeah, pizzeria. We were at a pizzeria, I would say. It's for the body, but what's for the mind? Oh, quiz and pizzeria. That's how Qwizzeria came about.
So that was about 10 years ago, almost to the day 10 years ago.
Yes, that's correct.
So what do people get? What can they expect from Qwizzeria?
It has undergone few changes. I would say for the first 2,000 days, a fact per day was what I was providing, and I think pandemic I did give myself more time to it, and I started providing a daily quiz consisting of 5 questions. Now that's close to 1,700 editions, 1,700 days in a row. So pretty soon it will be. So in short, you expect 5 days, 5 questions per day, and a monthly quiz and some themed events every month.
What sort of level of difficulty is it? What type of quizzer will this appeal to?
I think it's medium to difficult, I would say straight away. It is not easy. I've received tons of feedback. It's not easy. It's not straightforward. Based on my personal preference of questions, I don't like if someone asks one-line questions, what is this? I personally don't prefer it. Not that I'm against it, but it's my preference of quizzing. So I have incorporated that in the way I ask questions. I try to provide more clues. Maybe you can say interdisciplinary, arriving at an answer. It should be like a treasure hunt for me, like where you are connecting the dots and getting to the answer. So that's precisely the way I would like to formulate a question or a quiz.
And it sounds like, therefore, it's not just testing your knowledge, but you can learn from it as well.
Yes, I think, and that's the whole point. I don't want to write too many questions per day. I just want to enjoy the process of writing as well, as well as trying to expand my horizon in writing. Not just learning in writing, read more stuff, and can I connect it back to a question, or how can I ask a question, or how can I make out a question out of a fact or out of a word. And that's how my brain operates.
So if people want to get involved with Qwizzeria, how do they go about it?
I think it's just signing up on Patreon, and that's the easiest way to get in touch. And in case they don't want to, and if they just want to play the leagues, I do offer like a monthly quiz, 100 question. The best part about it is it can be written in pairs. Not many monthly quizzes you can write in pairs. So this is something you can write in pairs, and they can submit the scores.
And it presumably costs something. How much is it?
So I think monthly it's €5 it costs, and if they want more questions, there are different tiers involved. But I would say, if you just want to enjoy the basic and the most flagship offering of Qwizzeria, it's the daily quiz and the monthly quiz.
Now, a lot of people, myself included, find that writing questions really helps with our own knowledge, both kind of developing it, but then embedding that knowledge. Do you find that process of creating Qwizzeria helps your own personal quizzing?
It does. So I can just say from the personal experience of every time I get into a quiz now, if an answer comes where I haven't gotten a right answer or I haven't gotten a point for it, at least I recognize the answer. It's not strange. So the fact is that, I do know. So it's in my universe now. So that's the whole point of, I think that's the discovery you feel great about, that, it's in the same line. So, and then it's a matter of whether I have a better recall, or am I in a great mind space from a creator versus a participant. I think that's the challenge. But I would say my way of looking at it is, can I recognize the names? And that's how I go about it. And with each quiz that I write, I feel I do recognize more than what I did previously.
Now, you are based in Switzerland, in Zurich. What's the quiz scene like in Switzerland?
Switzerland, the quiz scene started in 2018, the official scene. We started along with two others, the Swiss Quiz Verband, the Swiss Quiz Association. So we meet monthly twice to play the in-person quizzes. So we do write one local quiz. I provide the doubles, and then we take quizzes from all over the world and play them. And we have rankings, and we select the top 4 so that there is a competitive element to it as well, so that we can participate in quizzes like previously European Championships, Ultimate Championships, now Olympiad, and also from this year we have the Alpine Quiz, where the top 9 quizzes participate between Austria and Switzerland.
Oh, that's interesting. I wasn't aware of that one. What are your kind of quiz ambitions as a quizzer? Obviously for Qwizzeria, you want to grow that and help keeping it be successful. And 10 years is quite an achievement, but putting the creator aside, what do you want to achieve in quiz as a player?
I think as a player, you can say that my journey is into 2 phases. I mean, actually 3 phases. I was pretty active in quizzing up until college. I would say up to 2006, and then I didn't quiz for 8 years regularly. Literally cut off from the quizzing scene. Used to quiz occasionally 1 or 2 here and there, but never focused on getting better at it. I would say that's the gap where you normally pick up in your 20s when you accumulate more knowledge. I think I missed that phase, so to speak. Then 2014 to 2020, it's more about learning slowly, getting back to it, and finding the love to quiz. I think it was more about that. I think post-pandemic, I would say post-Berlin, I started taking a bit seriously about, you know what, I want to improve as a player as well. And so far, I haven't done justice to my potential, I would say. But then it's also my mind says that, okay, there are other things as well. You have a 9-year-old, 10-year-old kid, you have a small business, and a few other things. There are different hats, but then I just have to prioritize, and this is something I would love to do it. Now that there are more competitions within Switzerland and with the Alpine Quiz, and there are more competitive events. Starting last year, we have a Swiss Quiz Day where medals and certificates are awarded. So there are recognitions to be had, and also the fact that I think it's also one way to learn more and socialize among a selective group of people where you're not judged for knowing more.
Yeah. Well, it's been great quizzing with you here at the Olympiad, the club competition, and just recently the pairs. What is your favourite format of quiz? If you could pick any type of quiz, what would it be?
I would say where I can discuss. I think I enjoy the element of discussion where I might know an answer, but a nudge here and there might help me get to that. Or helping out a partner where they might have or they might be struggling with an answer where, hey, can this be this? I mean, that interactive element is what I enjoy the most, and I feel it keeps the fun element. We always forget that there has to be a bit of fun element where you feel alive even during the quizzes. And I think having a discussion helps instead of getting lost in your own bubble or like void. I mean, that's my preference. So hence I enjoy team quizzes and pairs example. And that's why Qwizzeria, I offer it as pairs. Because I feel quiz can be enjoyed. Or even if it's a hard quiz, you have someone to talk to. And that's what I feel.
Well, best of luck retaining that sense of joy and that sense of fun in your quizzing, and best of luck with Qwizzeria. We'll put a link in the description below this video, so if anybody wants to sign up, they can, but it'll be presumably patreon.com/Qwizzeria.
That's correct.
So best of luck with that, and thanks for chatting to us.
Thank you, Gareth, for this opportunity.
Thanks again to Rajan, and please do consider becoming a Patreon of Qwizzeria at patreon.com/Qwizzeria. And thanks to our patrons who made this video possible. You can see some links to other videos from the Quiz Olympiad on your screen right now, and please consider becoming a patron of All Things Quiz at patreon.com/allthingsquiz.